fast on this side. I think I'm Big Meech.
What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ajiona. We're locked in. BMF episode 1. Meech has a couple of options in which way he can go. This is either working with Techwood and Remy Ransom and trying to figure it out, or going over to the MK Miami Killers and getting with Glock and trying to figure it out. Now, before we jump into this and we break down which potential partnership would be best for Meech, if you like BMF content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, hit your subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm on that road to 50,000 subscribers. So if you don't see this at 100 likes, hit that like button. Now, Meech got a lot on his plate. He's in Atlanta. He's trying to figure it out, and he's losing people left and right. So it's either MK or Techwood. Well, let's go ahead and jump into it. Which is the best partnership for Meech? Meech has issues on his hand, and that's coming from the Techwood projects with Remy Ransom, and he also has Glock and the Miami Killers. Now, the reason that this is bad is because we've seen Remy and Techwood take out Dice at the end of episode 1. And that's bad because Meech was using him and depending on him to start flooding the streets and distributing all the work he's getting from Detroit. Now, we know Techwood, they're having issues with the Red Dogs. We know the Miami Killers is beefing with everybody. And Meech is kind of stuck in between of all of it, trying to figure out what's his next play to make sure that all of his funds go through. From what we've seen so far, Dice was probably the only person that was actually able to put an imprint in the streets. Now, he got whooped on, and it looks like they may have killed him. They may have unalived this young man. So for Meech talking to Remy and Remy telling him straight up, we don't want y'all down here, go back up north and shovel snow, we already know that the pressure is on. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because we've seen that Meech is trying to squash all of this in the streets. Now, I had a theory where I was thinking Meech might either team up with either side, Techwood or the Miami Killers. Because if you can unify one side, even though you have issues with them, and show them that you have money in the streets, then they'll start to conform. Now, at this point, they did try to meet up with Glock. That didn't work out. They tried to talk to Techwood, not as much as a one-on-one because we know that they've attacked each other and Remy and them took out Ty Washington. But seeing how this is moving right now in the streets and the block is getting hot with the Red Dogs out there, maybe Glock and Meech linking up might be the best thing. BMF and the Miami Killers. We all heard clearly what he said. Meech, you're trying to do something. The enemy of my enemy is a friend to me. Now, with this war going on, and we've seen the shootout between both sides, MK and Techwood, if they can get Glock on their side, that will be the muscle for Meech. Now, Meech and them, they don't have too much muscle. Yeah, they got guns, but they don't have enough people in the streets to actually go to war with Techwood. Now, we don't know who all Techwood has, but they do have a project in Remy Ransom. He's taking care of everybody. So that loyalty is going to be there. Me personally, I would like to see what Meech can do with the MK Miami Killers, just because we know we got Interstate 95, we got 85, we got 20 going all the way across. So we are in the hub in Atlanta. And if he can convince them, of course, there's going to be some turmoil in the beginning. If he can convince them MK and Glock, listen, we can give y'all that work. Y'all have your own territory. Y'all push it down to Miami. We can get money together. And also we can start to push Techwood out. Now, knowing Big Meech and how we see him operate, this might be a point where him and MK start to apply so much pressure to Techwood, Techwood eventually folds because we hear that Techwood is supposed to be getting torn down. So if Meech can team up with MK, use them as muscles, this can potentially convince, hey, Remy, let's just get money together. We don't have to have any more bodies dropping in these streets. Whatever you and Ty had and that happened, we'll have to settle our differences. The only thing about me seeing that happening between Techwood and BMF, it's going to be up to Stacks. Now, I've been noticing that it doesn't seem like we can really trust him at this point. He has been questioning Meech and everything he's doing, but Ty was like a nephew to him. So if Meech is saying, hey, let's bring Techwood in, Remy and them, let's just forget the beef, that might be an issue. Now, if you were paying close attention, he was saying them bricks were going for 30 and he would give Stacks the family discount of 25. And he told Stacks not to tell anybody about those prices. But when Duffy came out, he was like, he fell for it. So he knows that Stacks is probably going to be telling people, I'm getting bricks for 25. So everyone's using each other in the dope game, but Meech has a bigger plan. And that's what I'm saying. Team up with MK and Glock. apply pressure to Techwood, and eventually Remy Ransom, they're gonna have to give in and be a part of BMF and help move that work. But before all that can happen, let's just be real. There has to be some kind of bloodshed. So expect to start seeing a war build up. Not only is there going to be a war in the streets, remember when Meech was narrating, he said the Red Dogs, they aren't after him yet. But after they start seeing that there's a lot of inflation of that cocaine coming from up north, because remember, Hoop is bringing that stuff down from Meech, 250 bricks. When they start seeing that there's more dope in the street, they're gonna know that Remy Ransom and Tech, they ain't doing this. It's got to be someone bigger than them. And don't let Detective Brian or Jen give up that information, because then it's gonna trickle down to everybody, and BMF is officially gonna be on the map. And Meech, you think you have problems now? Wait till the feds get involved in on this whole operation. All right, let me know what you think. How is this partnership with Meech going to work? Is him and Glock going to be able to work it out? Is him and Remy Ransom going to be able to work it out? MK, Techwood, BMF, will all of this come together? Or is Meech and BMF going to have to take their own route and try to get rid of everybody, get rid of all the competition, and show that they are the big dogs out here? Now, they have a little movement. The PA boys are down here. BMF has been expanding. So let me know what you think. I'm MoDJ. If you like this kind of content, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. Make sure you tune in tonight, 3 p.m. Eastern, for Monday Mistakes, where we talk about 3 or 4 characters and where they went wrong in episode 1. Thanks for watching. I'm out.